5-5. Support the pawn. Let's support the pawn again. Bishop out. Supporting the knight. Shall we take, or let's develop a piece? Capturing. Let's take. 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 Yeah, there's no point taking with the king really, because he still wins the tempo with the rook coming here, because we're trying to get this pawn, but we may as well take with the knight. We lose tempo development wise. Coming here because they're thinking we're going queenside castling. Bring this bishop out. Bought the lowly pawn. Let's castle on the king side. Okay, they're moving like they have everything sewn up. I am just going to drop the bishop in here. Take. Attack their pawn. Get ownership of the file. His knight's going to jump here. And he's going to get 2 pawns. Let's push this. Really wanted to get the rook here. Owning the file. Let's go here. Nobody's owning at the minute. It's probably looking to double. Yep, so we'll double as well. Make sure that the knight's not getting in. And double. Basic chess. Can swing the knight here for the attacking. But he's brought his knight there to kind of stop that. So I'm going to bring this pawn here. We are thinking of coming here. Do we lose tempo? They're moving very confidently. We can move here. But then obviously they've got 1, 2. And if we moved here, we're protecting. But obviously the knight's going to take, we're going to take, then they'll win out in terms of move orders. I'm going to have to get my king across as well. I think we're too late to the party though. Yeah, we are. He's got like 3 pieces on there now. But we have a check on their king, so we win a tempo. The captures looks pretty even. And going to is there anything before we do that? There could be another rhythm. We could take with a check on the king. The rook takes, we get the rook better position. Although he does have the knight. Saying he's left the game, I don't think it's a leaving the game situation. Rook takes. We take. Suppose in a way we've got 2 rooks against his knight and the rook, but it's still doable. Doesn't look like they're coming back. I'm gonna have to look at the analysis, the early part and up to this point. Have a quick shifty. Oh, hold on, let's not do that one yet. Let's go back to beginning. See where there was any potential grabs. We're going for that. Don't think there's any major issues there. Castling, going for the trade, and then, or maybe we didn't need to go jumping for the pawn just yet. Maybe this, would we have still been out of time? Looking for the exchanges. It probably would have been better, wouldn't it? I think that's one where we could have probably sat back and not jumped in with the knight. I felt like we lost a bit of tempo in terms of owning the file. Because then we did that move. And then we're behind. And it's only lucky for us that their king came across then, gave us that time to do that. And then we're going to assess those 2 sections then. Right, let's go here. Bum, bum, bum. So we've already worked out the moves, what we think should have happened. Now let's see what the computer is saying. Oops. Yeah. It's saying rook fd8. Saying the rook, yeah, I probably would have brought this one. So yeah, we could have done the rook move first to own the file. It does have this attacking 2 pawns. How would we deal with that? If we went like that, let's say we went like that. c6. Oh, it's basically saying the knight is going to be trapped, isn't it? As we know. Because it won't be able to get back out again. You know, and I've done that many times in games as well, so I should have known that. Yeah. Alright, yep, so the rook coming across was better. And this knight move here, it's not made much of a difference to the scoring, it's saying. Still showing as a draw. So it's all drawish there, nice and simple. Okay, that's good. Their knight move doesn't help them. That doesn't help us, but we had the logic behind it, you know, stopping here. And we had a panic on thinking, well, we are not in time. Yeah, so their king move was not the best. Knight b2. So it's basically saying get back here and attack the knight. So it's pretty drawish, but then they're moving that, so we get the check. And it is saying knight takes the g2 because we will be up the... We'll have 2 rooks and they'll have a rook and a knight. But to me, it's not a clear win because you've got the 2 rooks.